last job as an actress, I worked in a trilogy of horror. Directed by Benjamin Chambers. He's an Ecuadorian photojournalist who is studying at St. John's University. I've worked with Benjamin as a model in many capacities, and he also photographed my off-Broadway show, Platinos and Colored Greens. And the last movie that we did had to do with playing a game of chess. And in this particular scene, somebody put boogers into my alcohol without my knowledge. So although I thought my character had the upper hand throughout the horror trilogy, I actually end up having to drink a glass full of boogers that I thought was actually a glass of whiskey. When I came to New York, it was in 1999. When I first got into my apartment, it turns out that the New York City Marathon was in full swing. And I walked over to my living room window, and when I opened the window, what do I see but the marathoners running right over the Queensboro Bridge, which incidentally goes right in front of my apartment. All these multitude of athletes and just normal people from all over the world challenging themselves with the hope of achieving this amazing physical, mental, and emotional goal. This was my home, that I had everything in common with those marathoners coming from all over the world to fulfill a dream, and I was in the perfect place to do that because I had a lot of dreams of my own. I am a compliance officer at a financial advisory firm that is dedicated to managing the assets and the wealth of high net worth individuals as well as their families. My skills in acting have come in very handy in this line of work because basically when you're an actor, you learn a lot about your body, about your voice, about your habits, and about breaking them so that you can be effective in your communication with the audience. When you're trying to guide and advise and create a culture of compliance in a firm, being aware of yourself and how you communicate is very important. I have developed my voice, I have developed and become aware of all the bad habits that would keep me from being an effective communicator at the firm. And separately, as an artist, especially if you're on Broadway on a stage and every performance is in front of a new audience, you learn how to live and breathe in that moment and how to react and act in a situation, and that is always beneficial in any career path that you take.
I work in the financial services industry and I do compliance at Oppenheimer. I met Maria 13 years ago. We worked together at Morgan Stanley. I learned from Maria to really be able to speak your mind and speak up for the people that don't necessarily have a voice. I definitely miss working with her. Luckily, I do get to see her every now and then. But working with her was a really good experience for me. She's very knowledgeable. She brought a certain energy to work every day with her, very positive, and I also, go to her for advice from time to time. So I really miss that dynamic.
I met Maria through my wife. She worked at Morgan Stanley for a lot of years with her, and Maria, she had a role, entry level. So she gave me a chance.
Extreme honesty. Maria brings on the stage as an artist. Her work is a direct reflection of who she is as a person, which is generous, extremely honest, and fiery. Maria has a unique quality of being able to be very serious about things, but still have humor. So I very much enjoy Maria on and off the stage.
I see myself in acting in 5 years, completing my training at the UCB. I have 2 levels to go, and who knows, if they invite me to continue, I might form part of a group and do some jams. But really, I think that I'm mostly a theater and a film actress. Those are my goals. So I see myself getting out there, auditioning again, and working in what I've been working to date, which is independent theater and independent film. Are we done? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Woo! Thank God!